Next, AssistMe.
Hi everybody, my name is Jesper and I'm here with my colleague Bob, who's down there, and we are representing the AssistMe project. And as you can see, it's about assessment and it's about inquiry in science and technology and mathematics education. Before I go ahead and share an example of some of the research we do in this project, I'm just going to say that we, of course, as almost everybody here, have both a policy and a teacher education aspect. So we are trying to sort of combine both research and policy and teaching, and we have some very nice strategies for that. That would take more than 3 minutes to talk about, so if you want to hear more about that, you can come down to our stand, it's number 9. But you can also see all of the different countries that we are involved with, and you might also see Cyprus down there, small dot on the right. So going on to the research, what we're trying to do is this very difficult thing of assessing science competencies that unfold in inquiry teaching. We have some different formats that we have developed and further developed, on the fly, written comments, peer feedback, and then something called the structured assessment dialogue, and that's what I'm going to talk about for the rest of it. So our key question is, of course, how can we promote this for teachers and how can we create the frameworks that they need to work under in order for this to happen. So that's also part of the research. But we also need to find out how we actually assess these things. And so we have this ritual that we have researched. It's based on previous research, and now we're implementing it and refining it in AssistMe. Basically, it's sort of a 12-minute ritual. You have 5 minutes of dialogue between a teacher and a student in focus. Then you have a 5-minute peer feedback session where the teacher sort of goes out of the dialogue, but then we have a peer group who is assessing what goes on in the evaluation dialogue. And then at the end, everybody has a 2-minute reflection. So now we are collecting data through video and audio and then these IT self-reflection tools. And this is just a sort of a mock-up because we're actually implementing this right now, so we don't have results to show you, but we can talk about the method and what we're doing. So this is from our teacher education workshop, and you might recognize me there. So I was the student in that particular workshop, and it was biology. My field is physics, so I wasn't maybe that competent. What we're doing here, which is kind of special, is that we're using this dialogue as a basis for making a network. And that network will come to look like this. This is not actual research from the project. This is how it will look, but it's research from a different project which is analogous to it. So basically what we want to do is these circles, they represent the codes. They represent the codes that we actually code when we code the video. And then the colors, they represent some kind of attribute. In this particular network, if this was a dialogue, it would be very modularized. So you can see that all the nodes, they sort of stick together. And if maybe this would be that you have physics and you have mathematics, and maybe they're not integrated. And so the arrows follow the codes. If you want to know more about that, we have a lot of handouts, and also we can talk about it at stand number 9. Thank you.
Next, the Make the Link project.